So previously I've been putting a few silhouettes for remembrance outside my house in honour of the soldiers and the World War. And this year I thought it would be better to increase that by putting a few extra. But I was also approached by Anne, who asked me to look at a few poppies or a few ideas that she had in mind that might be able to assist or upscale the event this year. And she showed me a lot of poppies that she had made and gave us a few examples. And I was so taken back, and I was so pleased that she had put a lot of effort in to make this for us and to make the event such a special day when it comes to the Remembrance Sunday. I served 27 years as a regular soldier. I'm now still serving as a reservist, but full-time. I've lost a few colleagues over the years during the conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. And my father served as well, so it's good to remember him as well, not just myself and those fallen. It's great to see the community come together in such a good time to remember those that have fallen. There's only a few of us on the street, and I think it's probably the best street now in Creswell, the most colourful, if I must say so myself. But yeah, I really appreciate Anne and her friends to come along, help out, put so much time and effort in. It's taken them a lot of hours, I know. She's explained and told me every moment and felt like I've knitted every stitch myself, to be honest. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it and really appreciate their help.
Well, it was just an idea from Mrs. Robinson, who thought we weren't working hard enough doing anything else. Shall we make a load of poppies and put a show on? Because we like what he did with the soldiers. It needed bringing together.
Can you take us back to the start of the year when the idea was first talked about, first came about?
Well, it was sort of a small idea, and you build it up. Oh, we'll make a few more, and yeah, and then Anne come up with the idea of all these round. So she roped a friend's husband into it. I had the wreath rings all given me from the florist just up the road. Everybody seems to want to do a bit. A village always makes a lot of Remembrance Sunday. I mean, we did lose a lot of soldiers in the Second World War, and we've all lived through it, the war, and I think you need to remember.
Obviously, we can see the silhouette figures behind you that you add to every year, but also some really cool bottle top poppies that I'll let you describe and tell us about why you've made them as well, if that's okay.
Yeah, so the idea wasn't mine. I saw something on YouTube that I just seemed to catch up on when it came to poppies, and I decided just to collect loads of bottles, had loads of friends collect bottles for me, and it's just a case of just cutting off the bottom of the bottle, give it a quick spray of red, bit of colour in the middle of black, and then just a nice stem to put onto it and glue them together, and then you've got your self-made poppy, really, to put in the ground. I thought I'd go up a bit notch. I had 20 last year and I've probably made another 60. So I wanted to fill as much ground as possible.
And now you can see it and it's out for display.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Very proud of it. It looks amazing.
Because you live just across the road, so you get to open your curtains and have
first thing I don't see is this.
What would you say to anyone who's in the area or perhaps isn't but willing to make the journey to come and have a look at this display?
Yeah, definitely come down. It's a great specular to look at. You know, it looks really nice in red, matching with the green. And also, if you can donate some money to local poppy appeal, that would also be great as well.
Yeah, after such an amazing display like this, what's your next plans? What are you going to knit next?
Oh my goodness, I'm a knitter all year round, actually. Anne seems to find me of her friends plenty wanting knitting doing. Plenty of great grandchildren to knit for.